What's going on, everybody? Christopher here, back with another video. And real quick, check this out, right? You know how sometimes I talk about how I come from St. Louis and I refer to it as the slums of St. Louis? Well, I kind of want to bring y'all in on something. So I call it that because of the things that I seen and the things that I experienced growing up. It wasn't all that peachy. It wasn't all that great. And I know that's many people's story, especially if you grew up, you know, the way I grew up, poor, you know, not having much and, you know, not having the, opportunities thrown at you like right in your face, right? You had to go hunt. You had to go seek out opportunities. You had to have outside motivation to pursue certain opportunities, or you can get swallowed up by the streets, dragged into things that you don't want to be in, you know, and it's just an influential trap, basically. So when I say that, oftentimes people are just like, why do you call it the slums? Why do you refer to it as the slums? Well, quite frankly, a lot of places in the States, a lot of cities are very slummy. And one could argue that that could be any city in any country across the world, right? So they ask me those questions and I try to explain to them. And I have to ask them, why do you feel like that's not a proper reference to, you know, the city that I grew up in? Why do you feel that that term doesn't fit? And when they get to talking about it, most of the time, the way they describe the states as a whole is New York City, Hollywood, Beverly Hills, the things they see on television. So that's kind of where the disconnect is between the person I'm talking to or the people I'm talking to and myself. You know, they only see the states as what they've always saw on television. And I know it from having lived in specific places. Now, I'm not trying to say that the whole country is the slums, you know what I mean? But there's a lot of big cities and a lot of states that are slummy. I found this channel, right, with the video that I'm going to be reacting to today. Well, this particular channel, this person goes out every day and records a specific city in a specific state every day. Like every day they go out and show this particular city. It's not necessarily the whole city. It's a particular area in the city. The city is Philadelphia and the area is Kensington Avenue. You're going to see in a second, but the people here, I don't even know what's wrong anymore. Like the aesthetics are terrible. This particular city doesn't seem to have any life. So I'm gonna take a look at it, and it's not even to say that you haven't heard of this city. Many of y'all might have, especially if you're watching this from the US. Kensington Avenue. Once you see this, you're gonna be like, what the hell? How is this even a thing? So like I said, this person goes out every day and records. It's a channel called Kimgary or Kimgary. I don't know how it's pronounced. Got about 135,000 subs, and it's nothing but this. So we're gonna get into it, and you guys, you're not gonna believe what you see here. I only picked one video, and I'm not gonna be able to watch the whole thing, but let's get into it and see what we can see, man. You're not gonna believe this. So right off the bat, you can already see the trash. Now look at these people here. These are just normal everyday people out on this avenue, on this road, right? You see that person right there in the chair? This is just the beginning. This is just the beginning, like, and mind you, I said every day this person goes out. They don't go through the whole street, this same street every day. It's always a different area, right? Let's keep going. Look at here, that's another person. Look, literally everybody is leaning over, leaning like a cholo. Everybody's just gone for some reason. Every single person. I couldn't believe this. I watched another video, but I couldn't believe what I saw. I'm speechless at times because it's just so crazy. Look at all of them. I don't even think most of these people know where they are. All right. People talking there. You can see the trash. There's just trash everywhere. And everybody's just kind of there. Look how junky this is. And that's a store right there. That's a little store. It's a little convenience store. Would you want to go in there? I wouldn't want to go in there. I mean, I know people have hard times and struggle, man, and I'm not trying to call that out as if I'm better than anything. I grew up in a lowly place too. I mean, but man, this is just something else. Look at this. Look, my goodness. Oh my goodness. This person doesn't even know where they are. Oh my goodness. They don't even know where they are. Here's another one. Man, oh man. You see that person over there? That person's not looking for something. That guy sitting on the stoop, on the stair there, he's not looking for something. He's off his ass. He's out of his mind. He's leaned over. This is nuts. And this is just recording the street as he goes. Literally everybody is zombified. Like, how is this even possible? Literally everybody is zombified. Look at that guy on the ground. Look at that guy. Poor guy. And you can see they got like articles of clothing back there, blankets and stuff. I mean, are people living there? Are people living back there? This guy here with his shorts falling all off of him. This poor woman is barely even dressed. Oh my goodness. And look at this. I thought she was dancing. She's not. She's not dancing. Guys, seriously, look, she can barely even stand. And it looks like a syringe in her hand. Look at that. That's not I thought that was a cigarette. Their lips are moving. What could they possibly be talking about? I mean, really, like, I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. Huge dumpsters just placed off in the street. There's another guy. Look at all of them. All of them. None of them look like they're headed towards anything in life. I don't mean like just this day. I mean just like in life. And maybe they are. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but I gotta call it how I see it, man. How can we just like be walking right past somebody who's doing that? They just walk right past like it's okay. Like, oh, she's okay. She's doing something. This is crazy. Look at that guy. Got his head completely between his knees. Look at this. Oh boy. More of the same. Look at that. It's standing. These people are standing but bent in half. Just randomly standing on the sidewalk, bent in half. Do we just drive in our cars past? Oh, look. I don't understand how this is okay. How is this? How did it get this out of control to where it's just people just consider this everyday life and just drive right past and just like nothing happens? Like, this is mental health. This is drug use and abuse. Like, these people need help. And I'm not saying to like just throw them in a prison or something like that. They need real help. Oh my God, look at them just along the fence there. How is it that literally everybody is messed up? Literally everybody. How? Like, is this not crazy? Or your mind's not blown? I told you wouldn't believe this. I'm watching it and I can barely believe it. How? How are you bent over like that? What is this place? Is this a place of business? Just got random zombified people hanging out? This guy's looking for his shoes. My goodness, man. And look at that. It is a place of business. They got 3 cameras. I see 3 cameras on this building. What are they for? What are these cameras looking for? Because there's things to find right here in front of the building. Right outside of the building. There's problems here. Do your cameras not see this? Like, some help needs to be lent. Like, where's the help for all these people? That trash is full? My goodness. And you know what? I didn't notice, but that's another, this is a truck probably working on the power lines or the phone lines or something. Do they just like ignore what they see? It's like, oh, excuse me, I got to work up here. Can I park my big truck here where you're all bent over in half? Ah, thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah, you can be over there. Be bent in half over there. That's cool. They just go to work. I don't get it. I've never seen this. Guys, even, oh man, oh my gosh. Everybody, literally everybody. There's the public bus. If I was visiting Philadelphia and my bus had to cut through this area to get to another area, I don't know, wherever I'm going, and I saw this, I would almost be afraid for my life to get out. I would hope that I wouldn't have to get out in this area because I don't know what's happening. Even in St. Louis, I didn't see this. And I consider the parts I grew up in St. Louis very, very slummy, like I said earlier in the video. And it's not even one particular type of person. There's males, there's females. I see black people, I see white people, maybe some Hispanics off up in here. It's like everybody, literally everybody is fucked up. Trash everywhere. They don't maintain the area. Man. I know things get out of control, man. I do. I understand, but this is just nuts to me. This is crazy. Oh, look, it still has a payphone. Is that person falling asleep? They look like they're falling asleep. I can't get over this trash. Do people just come put it there, drop it off? There's a cell phone store. Like they just conduct business. When they show up to work, just unlock the doors and walk around all the zombies? I don't get it, man. This guy's not even dressed. The most baffling thing is how it's literally everyone. That's what's baffling me most. Who are these people with the scooters? I saw a couple people that looked like they weren't going through anything. Why are they there? And that's the thing. If this is a drug problem, which it most likely is a drug problem. I mean, who are we kidding? There are, just crossing the street, okay. Who's supplying? Who's bringing these drugs, these kinds of drugs that is doing this kind of damage to people? Who's bringing this in? You know what I mean? Who's bringing this in? I don't have any answers. I don't have the answers for this. It's just not a part of my normal lifestyle to be engulfed in this. And that's why I don't want to talk too much about it and put it down too much. It's bad. We can't deny that. Someone is responsible for supplying this many people or this amount of the drug to this many people. That's got everybody leaned over in half like this and lied out on the concrete. Just nothing going on. Nothing, absolutely nothing. This is crazy. And he caught up with that street crosser. This place is closed off by a fence. I wonder why. That fella looks like he's on his way somewhere. This is another place of business. What is this, some kind of municipal building or something? Just operating normally like nothing's going on. I see a bunch of places in the background that look like they run business. You know, oh, cops. Oh, they're just walking by. Are those cops, security or what? There may not be enough law enforcement, enough help to get out here with these people, with this many people with this problem. I get it. I guess I just don't understand how they're just able to just walk by so cavalier and so casually, like there's not a problem. Like, oh, I'm on my way to work, and it's probably this building with the security cameras. And right outside your work is a whole community that's strung up on some kind of drug. I don't know what they do. I don't claim to be the master drug person. I don't know drugs and shit like that. But everybody that we're looking at is all hyped up on something. And it's crazy that would just be normal in any neighborhood like this. I'll ask you guys, what would go through your mind if this was what you saw on the way to work every day? I personally don't think I could stay. I know people don't know anything different. They have jobs, families to support and all that stuff. So I'm probably thinking this on the outside looking in, but I just don't think I could be there. This is a miserable way to live. I would want better for myself. I can't help that. I've always been that way. You see what I've done.
Coming from Germany, I ain't gotta speak when I enter.
This is crazy. It's just amazing how it's literally everyone. Oh, look at this, man. Look, literally everybody. Places of business just keep running business with this outside of their shops and stores and establishments. It's just dirty, it's nasty. People are just hanging out. Mind's gone. All right, so these guys, what are these guys doing? Hanging out? Is that person asleep or dead? That's what I'm talking about. Look, these guys in the car. There's just like, oh, these poor saps, these poor unfortunate souls. Let's get out of here, hun, in our whatever car this is. Let's get out of here. We don't belong here. We're just cutting through. But that's all I'm saying though. You see that person that was laid out on the concrete like that, flat out? How many dead people do they find on a daily basis? I gotta wonder. People that are doing too much of the drug, going too far with it. People that are malnourished or step on something nasty or get something nasty in their syringe or get beat up or killed. How many people do they find on a daily basis like that? Kensington Avenue. That's what this is. Kensington Avenue. Hey, brother man. Oh, you're suffering. Oh boy. I'm curious as to, oh my God, that guy's like folded in the trifold. I gotta wonder when I see some of them having conversations, what's the conversation that's being had? What are they talking about? Is it just babble? Like are they trying to make words with their lips or what? Oh man. Oh, young people. Those were kids. My. The kid's just watching this. You gonna make it? Oh, you got it. Don't fall. Don't fall on your face flat. I'm not sure you'll have any help. So look, Altec, just out there working like nothing's even wrong. And you got people lying out on the ground. Convenience store. I don't want any parts of any place that's selling food around here. Cause think about it, what, oh, she's pregnant. She's pregnant. Wow. My goodness, man. At first I saw children. Now I'm seeing someone with child, and they're out here all messed up, not taking care of themselves. The youth, man. That baby has no choice. Goodness. Cricket Wireless right there, just running business like nothing's happening. I saw kids and a woman pregnant. Yeah, I was about to say this about the food. There's a Chinese house. Like, I want to say this without being Hispanic food, Chinese food. I want to say this without being too disrespectful, but I would not want to go spend my money at these places because you got to think, what are their standards if the people they're feeding are these people? I'm pretty sure these people will eat anything they can get their hands on when they got the money for it. You know, they'll just put something in their stomachs just to stay alive in order to get the next high. So the standards in these restaurants like this, in my mind, from what I see, can't be too high. You understand? Look at this lawn. Just people just hanging out, bent over. That guy's just watching that person being bent over. I don't know if he's off his ass or what. That's the end of the video. Guys, Kensington Avenue in Philadelphia. This is the slummiest slum that I've ever had, the slum of slumming. I'm just messing around. But still, this is the craziest place I've ever seen. I can't believe literally everybody is zombified, gone off some kind of drug. It's hard for me to fathom that this is in the US even, when you think about it. You know, all the talk we get about the that's another conversation, all right? But that was Kensington Avenue. I'm sorry to depress you guys, but I had to share this. You guys had to see this. Just know, if your life is bad, things could always be worse. I'm out, man. Thanks for watching the video. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.
Coming from Germany, I ain't gotta speak when I enter. The winners heard of me. Feeling like the summer beach side.